Bee Exterminator Los Angeles. The weather in and around Los Angeles is famously delightful, and with summer on its way, things are about to get even more delightful, especially if you're a bee. Bees love the warm weather that's characteristic of this area. That means when the sun is out, so are the bees. Most people find bees to be charming, or at least interesting, and they are very important to the food chain and as key pollinators for flowering plants. So, most of the time, it's best to let them be. However, there are some circumstances in which it's best to remove a beehive. For example, if the hive is attached to or is inside your home, or if the bee colony is near an area where children play, where people frequently congregate, or where curious pets may go, then it needs to be removed. Of course, if someone is allergic to bees, may come into contact with the nest or its inhabitants, then the hive should be removed. Or removing a beehive. There is a right way to go about it and a wrong way. In any event, if you are in doubt about your ability to relocate or remove bees safely, you should always have the option to contact the beehive professional at All City Animal Trapping. Our beehive removal experts can take care of your bee problem quickly and safely. We follow best practices to reduce the chance that further infestations will return. Bee extermination in Los Angeles. Choosing to remove a beehive yourself is not a decision to be taken lightly. If you believe you can do it safely while causing minimal harm to the bees, then you should take care to use the right equipment and techniques. Identity and insect type. It is possible that your bee colony is not made up of North American honeybees. They could also be Africanized killer bees. If this is the case, they could be extremely aggressive and attack in a swarm at the smallest provocation. Africanized bees are larger than ordinary bees, but they are otherwise difficult to tell apart from ordinary bees. Contact a professional bee removal service if you are uncertain if the bees are more aggressive. It is also possible that you may be dealing with yellow jackets, hornets, paper wasps, carpenter bees, or some other species of flying sting insect. Most of these creatures will often not attack unless provoked, with the exception of the yellow jacket. Yellow jackets can be very aggressive and will sting in groups. Jackets have roundish paper hives with a flap close to a single opening. Paper wasp form flats, open nests that are easy to destroy, with poison since they are relatively unprotected. Hornets have larger nests that look clumpy, have several openings, and can contain many individual hornets. Of these three, paper wasps are the least aggressive, and their numbers are usually small. Carpenter bees are relatively solitary. They are not generally aggressive, but they are assertive and can deliver a painful bite. Bumblebees are hard to miss due to their large size, dark, hairy appearance, and their loud buzzing sounds. They are usually more assertive than ordinary bees, but they are rarely aggressive and almost never attack unless provoked. However, because of their impressive size, a bumblebee sting is more painful than an ordinary bee, so more caution is advised when removing them. That's the threat level. If you can be sure that what you've got is an ordinary North American honeybee, then you can rest assured that they will not attack unless provoked. Also, even if ordinary honeybees do attack, it is usually far less severe than attack by any of the similar insects species mentioned above. If you're dealing with anything other than ordinary honeybees and are not certain that you have the right equipment and techniques to remove them, it's best to leave it to the professionals. Ordinary bees can cause a serious threat to anyone that is allergic. Bee Exterminator Los Angeles professionals. Here at All City Animal Trapping, we take pride in removing bees safely and quickly. Call today for an immediate free quote.